All right, so the revenue for this company is 107 billion, which is Amazon. And then if you look at the market cap, it's 365 billion. So then what you do is do 365 times whichever percentage makes it itself in revenue. So it's about 30%. 30%. And it's reaching 107. So they actually own around 30%. Or if you want to say, let's see if it's less than that, 29. Now it's 30%. So they own 30% of their company. That's one. Now you want to do another one? Let's see. All right, I already know Exxon and Walmart are over. Their revenue is over the market cap, so you don't have to worry about them having any ownership problems. Apple market cap would be 592 billion. All right, 592 billion times so 55%. It's not 55%. They actually own less, so most of that's internationally owned. They own about like 40%. So Apple owns about 40%. Berkshire Hathaway, okay, so Berkshire Hathaway, all right, so the market cap for there would be, I know I'm probably showing on here. So good. Let's see if it's on here. All right, so it says that it's 357 billion. $357. All right. So 357 billion. $357 billion times 56. Oops, I keep doing that. Times 56 would be 210. It'd actually be 57. 58, 59. So they own 59% of the company. So they're pretty stable enough to manage and keep their company. So that's like saying it's a housing environment. So they should be able to manage and keep their home. Once it's credit approved, that house should officially be theirs, because there's other places that could receive credit that have been stricken or restricted from getting credit due to their health. As you see, United Health, CVS Health healthcare, Obama's healthcare program before and after. So what I'm saying is, for those who was getting houses at a 59% ownership of the company in housing, there's no risk on Walmart's companies. They don't get risk assessed, you know. So what happens is the vehicles put the pressure on the people's houses while the companies put pressure on the vehicles, meaning they raise the prices of the vehicles so they can actually keep their business. That's how come their revenue is higher than their market cap, meaning they don't sell vehicles that say Walmart or Exxon on them, but they sell you stuff that comes from Walmart or Exxon on them. So the thing about it is, the way you secure your housing is through credit. So those top three are usually the creditors, and then once they give us the credit, then we secure the housing. But it wasn't always them giving us credit because these companies weren't always around. So by that being said, the housing market would actually be stable enough to say, even when the queen pulled out, the king is appointed over the people. So when that happens, that housing situation has been stable before and after, meaning 59%. So if somebody was able to get a house within the time of establishment, it should still be theirs. So let's see something. Oh, my nose keep running. So let's see. Let's type this in right quick. All right, yeah, exactly. Look at that. 1839. So if you had a house anywhere from 1839 till now, I'm pretty sure they've been sustaining a 59% ownership over the public. They've gone public, but they still maintain 59%. So with that being said, all of these things, all of these products encouraged or supported their sustainment. So when you look at that, you can see, like I said, automotives probably have pressure on it, the utilities, stuff like that. So those are programs that actually can affiliate with why people should own their homes, even if they were put out of them or whatever. If they've actually owned the home, it doesn't have to be one built from ground, but if it was, that's even better because that's more of a ownership. But in the home that you live in, you usually spend money on consumer products, internet, food, utilities, media, toys, and outside things. So the inside usually is more important than the outside. So those are the reasons. So then those are the percentages. So if I go back, that's 59%. So McKesson, that's healthcare. So let me just do one for healthcare right quick. McKesson, let's see what their market cap is. $44 billion. See, they overdo theirs because their revenue is higher than their market cap. So I don't have to do the math on that. And United, well, if I did the math on it, this is how it would look. Hold on, 181, and this says 44. All right, so 44 and 181. So it just look backwards. So they have 23% of revenue to give away, as in healthcare benefits. 23% they have that much to give away in healthcare benefits. If that makes sense, because their revenue is 181, but their market cap is around 44. So that's like saying if so many people investing in it, they have enough to get back, which is 0.25%, around a quarter, or you could say 25% of what they make. So they make 181 million, or you could say billion, I guess. I don't know. Should be billion, as far as I can recall. But what you do is the thing that said millions, that's why it threw me off a little bit. But 181 billion. Try to find out what's 23% of that. So 181 billion. That's 181 billion times 23%. So they can give away, since they have a higher revenue. They have a higher revenue. So that's like saying they can give away what the market has given to them. So it's like saying if your revenue is higher than your market cap, you just say, okay, how much is my market cap? Let's say, like I said, it's 44 billion for them, or whoever. So let me see something. I'm just typing Walmart's revenue. Yeah, so it's billion. That's what I thought. So if they have that much in money and their market cap, like I said, they have 181 in monies, and then their market cap is 44 billion. That's 23% of what they already own. Then 77% is what they can keep, I think, or what they can spend, or what they can share. Anyway, that's a way of looking at how it's managed. So let me see if I could do one for General Motors or Ford. I do it for Ford because I have a Ford. So I had General Motors too, but I have a Ford now. So Ford market cap. $48 billion. So their revenue is higher than their market cap. So again, 149 before it turns to 48. So they have like 32% of their money to give away. That's how much of their money they have to give away, because their revenue is higher. So they really can't have any excuses. Once that material is made, it has to work. It's just like going to all the companies with revenue that's higher than their market cap. That means they're going beyond their investors, meaning, oh, trust and believe, we good, we're going to make sure you're good. One of those type of things. It's like having more than enough wealthy bounty. Having all the spoils. Not saying of war, but just the spoils. Who's to say if it's good or bad? But you see that there's more in some places than others. So what I'm getting at is there's more to spare. Like, that's probably why they give credit out for the vehicles. That's what I was saying earlier. They know there's more vehicles to spare than people that have them. So they just give out credit to those who have them, saying if they're going to spare what the people that don't have them need, as in a ride or something like that. So when you look at most of them, you can see it's the list right here. It's a list. So they put them on all through here. So check this out. Saying as far as Eden goes, Fannie Mae's on here. So look at it like this. Fannie Mae's market cap. Which is 2.4 billion. So as far as I can tell, their revenue is 28 billion. 25 billion. So 25 billion times 10%. It's 2.5. Excuse me. So what that means is that they have 10% to spare every single time. Because, let me see something. Hold up. Alright, so that says 25 billion. This one says 110. So I look at Chevron and I look at Costco. Yeah, Costco. Costco revenue. Alright, so there's 116 billion. Okay, so that's right. So yeah, I don't know where they get that Fannie Mae one from. But they have 10% more to spare. So you say if Costco was 116 billion, what's their market cap? $116 billion, 73, 116 times so it's like 63%. So basically, their revenue is more than their market cap. So they have like 63% to spare, something like that. Not even 63%. It's probably the opposite way. That part's confusing. But when they have more revenue than market cap, it's almost like a sure thing. It's not really any questions on how their investment should look. So if you look at Costco on an investment scale, see how easy and clear it is? Because their revenue is higher. So it can just keep on going. So that's all. I'll just leave it like that. Y'all have a good one.